northwest corner of Tasmania's got just so many nice places you can ride. Although I've been on a few of the tracks multiple times now, and I went on a ride just recently, and it's a loop that I've done before or similar. This time started off at Branxholm and took this track here called Ruby Flat Road, and Ruby Flat Road comes out near Ringarooma. It's a nice little track, and then from Ringarooma headed off out towards the Mount Victoria Road around about here, and followed that up to Ralph's Falls, and stopped here for maybe half an hour or maybe a bit longer, and walked in. There's a lookout here that looks out over these falls. That's a very, very long drop straight down. It looks like it's dolerite columns or basalt or something. And had a look at from the lookout, and then walked around and had a look from the cliffs looking back, and the falls are sort of in this region here. Anyway, after Ralph's Falls, just follow this road further on until it meets the road that comes in, which is called Forest Lodge Road. So we hopped onto Forest Lodge Road through to here, and then on to, it's called Nicholas Road. Onto Nicholas Road, past, I think it's the South George River, which actually flows through to St Columba Falls, and then around and onto a track that comes in to the back of St Columba Falls. Really nice track. Not very long, but it's really nice. And the road has been washed out right near the entrance to the car park. So on the gravel track here somewhere, the road's been washed out. I don't know that a vehicle would get past there at the moment. And then we went on to Pyengana, stopped at the Pyengana Dairy, which is near Pub in the Paddock. Got there at 4:15. They shut at 4, so we got a coffee. We got some cheese, and then headed off up this this road here. It's a climb up over this ridge, and Powers Road is what it's called actually, Powers Road. So we followed Powers Road through until we hit Mount Albert Road, and then we followed, which is a sort of a main gravel road, and then followed Mount Albert Road right through past Mount Albert, past Mount Victoria, until we hit Mathina Plains Road, and then back to Ringarooma and back along Ruby Flat Road to Branxholm. All up, it was 116 kilometres, so if Annie's watching, it's 116k Annie, this loop. Anyway, it was a great ride, and it's not technical. You could do it on a dirt bike easily, pretty much any size. So hope you enjoy the video.
I'll follow you now, straight through, on the high side.
It was a bit of a late start because we got to Branxholm, unloaded the bikes, got all the gear on, went to start the 250, and the battery was flat. So rolled it down the hill, and after several attempts, couldn't get the thing to run. So went to the local mechanical workshop in Branxholm and used a jump starter, still couldn't get it to run, so rang up Scottsdale, and they had the batteries. They thought they had one that might fit, so we took loaded the bikes back on the trailer, went back to Scottsdale, got a battery, fitted, drove back to Branxholm, unloaded everything. So by the time we did all that, it was about 1 p.m. I think before we actually got going. So a late start, but anyway, it was a good day. But anyway, I'm glad the battery failed at Branxholm rather than out the bush. It could have been a hassle. It was a bit of a dusty ride. I was behind the 250 for quite a bit of the day just to get some video. And yeah, I ate a lot of dust, and it was caked on the bike, caked on the visor, caked everywhere. When you first start off going up Mount Victoria Road, the area on the left down in the valley, I think it's called a Lagunia or something like that. It's just a lovely area. It's some really pretty views out over the farmland before you get into the forest. About halfway up Mount Victoria Road towards Ralph Falls, you come across this sign that says there's a hand-built dry stone wall constructed in the 1920s. So I guess it was an old logging road that they had through here, but they've certainly put some effort in to get this wall up. That we stopped there and had a look for a short time. That's a nice view from there too, looking down over the valley.
Hand-built wall made in the 1920s, this wall here. That one. Yeah. Oh! How's the breezy jacket? Good?
Not very breezy.
Oh, it's breezy what I've got. You always undo the front a bit.
No, I'm right. So we're in the Mount Victoria Forest Reserve. Mount Victoria is just on our right. You can't see it from here. There's a big valley down there.
Heading towards Ralph Falls?
Ralph Falls is over there. I don't reckon there'll be much water coming down right now. And voila. Hand-built stone wall here that was built in the 1920s. So the sign says just back there a bit.
Pretty deep valley down there, isn't it?
Very deep, yeah. Super deep. Just pulled up in the forest to Ralph Falls. My riding buddy's gone up to the Thunderbox to check it out.
Hey! Off to on the walking track. Nice and cool up here compared to in the valley.
Here's Ralph Falls. There's a little bit of water coming down. It's all these like dolerite or basalt columns. It's pretty cool. And there's the valley way off in the distance.
Nice up here.
Yeah.
Thought I could hear something, water. There's another little bit coming through there as well.
You can get right up to the
Edge there.
edge, yeah. It's slippery though.
That'd be a nice water slide.
Oh yeah.
Coffee time. Time for a coffee.
Look what I found. It's a bit random finding one of these in the bush. This is the main stream leading to the falls, which is only not far from here. The thermos down there. Here's the falls. Oh, there's cobwebs everywhere here. Park here to Norm Brown, 1942 to 2012. Right on the edge of the falls. And we're going to have a coffee and a snack right here.
Hot cup of coffee?
Hot coffee.
Apple?
Yeah, thanks.
That's good apple. Very hot. Still looks good. Just put your arms in front of you so you can see the marshes coming. When it buckets through here, there's two other little tributaries, and this one will be hooking, wouldn't it?
This is the main one we saw. There's another small one over that way. I wonder where the water's coming from because it just seems so dry. It seems to me like we're near the top of the mountain, so there's not much collection area from here, you think. I think further around we get a good view of Mount Victoria, and there's another one in the distance called Mount Albert.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Running waters here. My safety officer over here is onto me. We're walking up the stream.
You got to get a cobweb stick.
Yeah,
Nothing worse.
your nose is a good cobweb stick.
So at least 4 or 5 different spider webs we nearly went through earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well, come on, we'll have a look. While we're here.
We'll have a look. Little bridge. So didn't you see me turn off down there? That's funny.
I heard you say river.
Ah,
I didn't know you were...
going down the river. Okay, the precipice.
Top. Oh boy.
It's so far down here. That is straight down a couple of 100 metres, I reckon, to those trees way down there. So don't you fall off.
Oh wait.
You're on a little narrow ledge there. So the back road or the back track into St Columba Falls, it comes off Nicholas Road. It's only a few kilometres long, this little track. It's just pretty. It kind of follows a stream along, and near the far end you can get some views of St Columba Falls before you get to the main car park that comes in from the Pyengana direction. It's a nice track. there's some big old pine trees in there. It kind of looks like there may have been residents in that way, or like a farmhouse or something, I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a nice little track. A few puddles here and there, but the road surface is good and it's easily negotiated on the bike. Probably in a car as well, but when you get near the St Columba Falls car park, the road's been washed out. Only half of it is still there. You can get past on a motorbike okay, but yeah, I'll be wary about trying that with the car. It looks like it could collapse in. That's all roped off with orange barricade tape. There's the fall.
Hallelujah.
It's right there. St Columba Falls. And we're both sweating. It's pretty hot. Little 250's going right after getting a new battery today. The 300's always going well. And I'm cooking.
You can go up to the top of that and swim.
Once you leave the St Columba Falls car park in that area, taking the road to Pyengana, it's sealed, it's twisty, it's a nice ride on the bike, follows along the river, and the day we went through it was hot, it was just beautiful weather, and we got to Pyengana, stopped at the dairy, the Pyengana dairy. We only got there a few minutes before closing time, so we got some coffee and they kindly gave us the leftovers of the cheese board, so it was really nice. Polished off the cheese and then we headed off on another road, on Powers Road, I think it's called, to get back towards Argonaut Road and Mount Albert Road and to run back home to Branxholm. So yeah, we did the loop, but anyway, this video stops here at Pyengana.
What a great ride! Is this the pub in the paddock?
No, this is the Pyengana Dairy, I think it's called, or something like that. Pub in the paddock is just back there, you saw that, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw a pub in the paddock somewhere.
Yeah, was it back there?
Well, I would love a little bit of cheese.